Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2020 Infiniti QX50 that we have for sale. This one's in beautiful shape, local 100 clean Carfax, and it's very close to being fully equipped with features. Not fully loaded, but very close. We actually just took this one in on trade for 2021 Infiniti QX50. I know, only 11,135 miles, but sometimes people, they decide they want something a little bit different, and after about a year we traded the customers out of this into a brand new Infiniti. So that's how we got this one on trade. Very nice color combination. We have the original build sheet as well. The color combination is mocha, almond, on wheat. Really nice color combination. We'll see the mocha exterior shortly. This one has a climate package. That was a 1,050 option, giving you climate controlled front seats. So the front seats are heated and air conditioned. Rear passenger sunshades, tri-zone auto climate control. Then it has the ProActive package, $1,600 option package, giving you Pro Pilot Assist, lane keep assist, and intelligent cruise control with full speed, range, stop, hold, and auto assume. Then we have a heads-up display, direct adaptive steering, traffic sign recognition. This beautiful shade of mocha almond was a premium paint, so it's $595 premium for this beautiful shade of mocha almond. Original MSRP was $55,670. Of course, we can print out a copy or email you one if you want to look it over yourself. Nice premium leather interior. We have a beautiful and large panoramic roof. We have a sunshade that closes, and it also opens. But it's kind of drizzly out, so I'm not going to open it today, but you guys get the idea. Beautiful interior trim, synthetic leather and stitching on the dashboard and center console. The QX50 employs a Cvd transmission. It stands for continuously variable transmission, so it offers an almost infinite amount of gear ratio, so you have that perfect gear ratio for that current driving situation that you're in. We also have a drive mode selector here, Eco, Standard, Sport, and Personal. And that will make changes to the way the transmission shifts, throttle sensitivity, traction, stability control settings, steering. It also has a steering wheel paddle shifter, so even though it is a CVT transmission, which doesn't really have traditional gear ratios like a regular automatic transmission, it can create simulated gear ratios for performance driving, because gear ratios in performance driving, simulated gears actually give it kind of like a sporty more feeling. It doesn't make it quicker, but it makes it kind of feel sporty. So you have 8 preset gear ratios when you have it in sport mode that you can use with the steering wheel paddle shifter. We notice that the QX50 has a dual display system. This is actually one of the first vehicles of its kind to have a dual display system like this. The top screen is for navigation and parking camera. You can also change views in the parking camera. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. You can also access the drive mode selector here. There's Sport, Eco, and Standard for the engine. Steering, so this has the direct adaptive steering system. So it's steer by wire, so under normal driving conditions there's no mechanical connection to the front wheels. It's all handled by electric motors and computers. Eventually Infiniti wants to do away completely with the steering rack. There's also a mechanical steering rack, but that will only kick in if there's a catastrophic loss of power, and the mechanical steering rack will kick in so you can safely pull the vehicle over to the side of the road. But again, during normal driving conditions, there's no mechanical connection to the front wheels. It's all handled by electric motors and computers. The reason why they want to do that is Infiniti wants to completely do away with the mechanical steering rack completely. For a lot of reasons. It makes it more complicated when you have a steering shaft going through the firewall, and for autonomous driving, things like that, it's a lot easier to have a drive-by-wire system. Some of the benefits now of having this drive-by-wire system is you can take control of the feel of the steering. You can kind of program it for a standard slower steering ratio where it's a little bit slower steering ratio, lighter, or you can make it more of a sporty steering ratio where it's quicker and it's heavier. Also, another nice thing about the directed adaptive steering system is it can filter out unwanted feedback. So if you hit a rut in the road or a pothole that would jerk the wheel, that will get filtered out. Also, if you've been blown around the highway from crosswinds, the directed adaptive steering system can help cancel out those those crosswinds so you don't get blown around. And it works great with other systems like a lane keep assist, which will make small steering corrections to keep you in place on the highway. Also works with the lane departure warning system and the blind spot intervention. Actually, I should say lane departure prevention system, where actually will steer you back into your lane if you start veering out of your lane, or it'll steer you back into your lane if there's a vehicle in your blind spot so you don't merge into another vehicle. So that directed up is just, the steering system works with those systems as well. Really is a great system. A lot of people like it. It gives you a lot of feel and control over the steering. Active trace control will brake individual wheels to help you rotate through the corners a little bit better. You can shut that system on or off. Active engine braking is pretty much exactly what it says. Is it gives you engine braking, but it's a little bit more aggressive. I'm sure you've all driven vehicles, and when you've taken your foot off the gas, you know the vehicle will naturally slow down without hitting the brakes because of the drag from the drive line and the engine. Well, active engine braking makes it a little bit more aggressive, and one of the benefits is being able to slow down without using your brakes as much will give you longer life on your brakes. Pretty cool stuff. And also you can control a lot of the features through the bottom screen, like the climate control system. You can also use this to access the radio and a lot of other various settings. And there's also some redundancies here. You can control the heated seats here, but you can also control them here as well. Heated steering wheel. We also have a heads-up display, a little bit hard to see on camera, but basically it projects the speed, current traffic, current speed limit. It has traffic sign recognition, things like that. Important information can get displayed on the windshield so you don't have to look off the road. Beautiful design on the QX50. Upgraded 20-inch wheels. Really suit the looks and lines of the QX50 very nicely. It's a little bit dark out, but this mocha almond paint's absolutely beautiful. We'll include some pictures I've taken of this QX50 along in these videos so you can maybe get a little bit better idea what it looks like when it's a little brighter out. Nice spacious interior. The second row seats, they slide back and forth, they recline. That big panoramic roof allows lots of natural light in the interior, and it also benefits the second row passengers as well. Integrated sunshades. The QX50 is built on a front-wheel drive platform, but intelligent all-wheel drive is available. Most of the ones you find in our inventory will have intelligent all-wheel drive like this one. You can also see it has a power rear liftgate. The second row seats fold down as well. Sometimes you have to move that, take the headrest off or move the front seats a little bit more for them to go all the way down, but you get the idea. A little bit extra storage in here. This one also has a tow hitch. While this isn't designed to tow heavy loads or huge, travel trailers, it can tow about 1,500 pounds or so without any issues. The QX50 is a crossover, but it's built on car-based unibody architecture. And just like cars, usually you don't tow too big of things with cars. But one of the benefits of being built on unibody architecture is you get more car-like driving dynamics, better fuel economy, and that's why most SUVs these days are car-based crossovers. The body and frame SUVs are kind of a endangered species these days, unless you get like a big full-size SUV like a Cadillac Escalade, a GMC Yukon, thing like that. Beautiful looking lines on the QX50. I know it's kind of getting dark out. Nice LED daytime running strip. Also has LED headlights. One of the coolest aspects of the QX50, when it was completely redesigned, we also got a brand new engine. It's a variable compression turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. This is the first vehicle ever to get a production variable compression engine. Infiniti has been working on this engine technology for about 25 years. Finally, they got to the point where they felt that it was reliable enough to put into a production automobile, and we got it in the QX50. So the way the variable compression engine works is it can mechanically change the compression ratio on the fly very, very quickly. So depending on your driving situation, for instance, if you're just cruising along on the highway, you don't need full power. It will calibrate the compression ratio. I think it'll be a 14:1 compression ratio, and that will maximize fuel efficiency. But let's say you're mashing on the gas, you need to merge on the highway, pass someone, or overtake someone on the highway, or you're just doing performance driving. Well, the vehicle will quickly know that you need more power, so it can very quickly mechanically change that compression ratio to maximize power. I believe it's a 8:1 or 9:1 compression ratio for maximum power output. Maximum power output is 268 horsepower and about 280 pound-feet of torque. So you get about the power you would get normally from a V6, but gas mileage is more like what you get with a 4-cylinder engine. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Really cool engine technology. If you're looking for a fantastic fuel-efficient luxury crossover in this size, the QX50 is definitely worth a look. A beautiful looks and lines, curvaceous body, and some of the latest and greatest in technology that Infiniti has to offer. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.